Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, Shiny, AT, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows. I don't know if you hear it, but I hear the vacuuming, and I'm gonna let you know it's 11 p.m. The girls, we're just chilling here. Oh, it's gone. Like, why are you vacuuming at 11 p.m.? Why do people do this? God, apartment buildings are trash sometimes, I swear. Like, if it was, like 6, 7, I'm like, alright, it's cool. But I feel like after 8, vacuuming, I don't know. Maybe I'm an old lady. I'm probably an old lady. I think I'm an old lady. Like, I'll be feeling bad if I play music at a somewhat loud level, which is 20 to me. 20 is my level. Anyways, you see my dog? He's sleeping. He's so cute. That's Luca. He's super cute. Oh! Okay, let's hop into the episode. Alright, I forgot what we were doing. It was some... Oh, definitely what I was thinking.
여러분, 본인 자신을 믿으세요.
I thought it was something else. Oh, I thought... I guess they were doing some type of, like, radio program thing. Oh, he got up. Oh, he left. Okay. This can get controversial. Let's see what questions they get, though.
세상 모든 고민을 들어드리겠습니다. 세상 모든 고민을 들어드립니다. 세상 모든 고민을 들어드립니다. 아, 나랑 똑같잖아. 나랑 똑같잖아. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 들어오세요. 자,
네,
오늘 첫 번째 손님.
제가요? 네, 한번 시작을 해볼까요? 와우.
오.
Okay, so this group just does more deep stuff. I feel like Sano should be here.
아, 아빠는 또 뭐 이런 데로 오라고.
Oh, I see. They're just two different teams.
나 재벌 2세. 우리 막내 들어와. 이러면 쟤는 왜 이렇게 호들갑이니? 아, 막내가 일을 잘해.
브리핑하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 2022년 기준 고민 상담소 매출 4조 3천 6천 아니 4조
Oh, sorry. You're doing great.
대한민국에서
작년보다는 조금 아쉽네요. 재작년보다.
대한민국에서 3등을 기록했고요. 저희가 또 허가를 낸 게 있네요. 저희 이름으로.
뭐죠?
네.
Alright.
뭐요?
진짜 써 있어.
아무것도 없어.
없는데요?
그리고 참 잘했어. 잠깐만.
그 와중에 들어왔습니다. 제 돈인데 고민이요. 바로 알아버렸다.
Wait, what?
들어왔습니다. 제 돈.
It's so vague. Why are you licking my ankle? Okay, wait.
돈인데 고민.
He's being nuisance. Luca, you gotta go up there or you're leaving the room. You gotta go up there on the bed and take your nap or you're going in the living room. It's up to you. Don't lick my ankle. Don't. It's your last chance.
바로 알아버렸다. 자기 돈인데 부모님이 관리하는구나.
어릴 때부터
Whenever I receive
친구들을 받은 용돈이나 세뱃돈.
Yes, okay.
엄마가 고등학생 되면 줄게.
No, your mom's robbing you.
하시며 모아주시면.
No. Because I've seen this. I never was given money randomly. Like, I also didn't have an allowance. So my mom, I am an introvert. and I like never wanted to go anywhere, so I never needed to ask for money. So the 1 or 2 times in my whole life in school that I've ever asked for money, which was to go to see a movie, I think it was Monsters Inc., Monsters University, and Justin Bieber movie. Oh, actually, I went to both Justin Bieber movies, but like the first one I was like 10, so like obviously my mom was paying for it. But like when I was like the Believe movie in 2012, I was 14. So my friend's like, I hate Justin Bieber, but I'll see it with you if you go see this movie with me, which she took me to see Frozen. So my mom paid for both of us to see the Justin Bieber Believe movie. Great movie. She still left not liking him, but she had fun. In that Monsters University, I just would ask for money. But I never was given, like, holiday money. I was given birthday money. And my mom would just take me to the store, like, and I would automatically, like, buy something with that money. I rarely ever, like, saved it, because I didn't want anything. So, like, I just go shop with her. Like, we'd usually get some clothes or something.
제가 올해 고등학생이 되었어요. 생일 지나면 주시겠지 기다렸지만
She stole it.
말씀이 없어 고민이에요.
She stole it.
제가 한마디 하도록
I've had many friends. Oh, that was the point of my conversation. Stop licking my ankle. Stop. Look up. I had friends who got money like this, and their mom would just take it, and it, like, I guess it's kind of like, well, it's my money, which is trash. You're literally being robbed.
하겠습니다. 저는 사실 초등학생 때 일주일에 500원의 용돈을 받았어요.
What is that, like 50 cents?
근데
$5?
그게 약간 진짜 아빠가 모아서 쓰라고 하는 게 아니라 모으는 습관을 기르기 위해.
1,000원으로 해주시죠.
그러니까요. 누나는 많이 줬네.
Oh, that's trash.
그냥
용돈.
I've never had allowance in my life.
그 당시에 정리를 해야 돼. 만약 가져갔다 그러면 이자로 그 계좌로 보내줘야 돼.
저는 무조건.
You had an account?
아 그래? 그 나는 약간 돈을 좀.
I have never had my own money till I was an adult.
합리적 소비를 했어요.
Oh, that's what I did save money because I people always like, how did you go to so many concerts as a kid or as a teenager when I didn't have a job? I would just save after a certain time of, like, when I was in elementary school, my mom would take me with any money I got for my birthday from like my grandma or something and take me to get clothes or toys. Once I was like 13 and like wanted to go to a concert or something, I would save my birthday and Christmas money because my birthday is October 30th and Christmas is 2 months away. So if I got like 100 on each of those days, it would be like $200 for a ticket. So I would usually just save it.
그리고 막 갖고 싶은 게 많이 없어요. 그러니까 막 팡팡 쓰지 않아가지고 그냥 부모님 그냥 줬던 거야.
So I've always been good at saving money. I tend to just forget it. I'd give it to my grandma, she'd put it in her account, and then I would say, I want these tickets, help me get them.
사연자의 세뱃돈을 모은 통장이 실제 있음. 생일이 지난 후 컴퓨터와 헤드셋을 사고 싶다. 비싼데. 돈은 달라 하였지만 엄마의 1차 거절. 어떻게 돈을 쓸지 계획표를 가져가 컨펌을 받거나 성인이 된 후 통장 주시겠다고 한.
Oh, this is just too much. This is his money.
근데 이거는 사실 성인이 아니면은 보호자의
But it's
책임이 있어요. 뭐든지.
his money. You can't take your child's money and have control over it. You can't expect a child to learn responsibility if you're doing everything for him. I, on my own, wanted something and saved for it when I was 13. And I got 10th row One Direction tickets. Because I saved my money.
좋은 말씀이다.
근데 부모님 말 잘
No, you don't. Fuck your parents.
본인이 판단할 수 있기 전까지.
This kid's just having control. Parents are just controlling him too much. How old is the kid? We need some. If he's old enough to be given a lot of money, I think he's old enough to, like, if he has what he wants, and he's asking her permission for his own money to get what he wants. I don't understand.
저는 약간 좀 따끔하게 얘기하는 스타일이에요. 사연자님께서 그런 관리가 안 되시는.
But he doesn't have money to manage well. That doesn't make sense. If he isn't even given like access to his money, how can he learn to manage it well? Wait, we need to. Okay, so he has a bank account with money saved up. Boom, already saving the money.
모은 통장이 실제 있음. 생일이
And wants to buy a computer and headset for his birthday.
지난 후 컴퓨터와 헤드셋을 사고 싶다. 좀 비싼데. 돈을 달라 하였지.
So he asked for it, but his mother refused.
어떻게
So he asked for his money, and his mom refused? Or did he ask his mom for his birthday, like, can you get me this for my birthday? And then she refused. I need more detail on that. Wants him to write a plan on how he'll spend it. He wants a computer and headset. That is the plan. That's what he wants. That's how he's spending it.
돈을 쓸지
And get approval.
가져가 컨펌을 받거나 성인이 된
Or else that's what he wants. I take this too serious. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll end it.
아, 근데 이거는 사실 성인이 아니면은 보호자의 책임이 있어요. 뭐든지.
좋은 말씀이다.
그래서 부모님 말씀은
I can sense controlling parents
사실 저는 약간 좀
from a mile away, so.
이런 스타일이거든요.
Because I've had friends on very extreme ends, and I was always like the middle one.
부모님께서 이렇게 하시지 않아요.
그 부모님이 이렇게 좀 레슨 가르쳐주고 싶은 것 같다. 어떻게 푸는가.
See, that's the issue I have with teach a lesson is I feel like unless they've already broken the rule, you don't need to like emphasize teaching a lesson, because then it's just going to make children rebel. So unless they've already done wrong and you're then teaching the lesson, I think teaching the lesson beforehand can make people go in the wrong direction.
아 이거 그러니까 이걸 좀
I don't understand. He gave the plan. Make a plan. I don't understand what the plan is. He wants a computer and a headset and he has money. And let me...
자, 제가
엄마가 고등학생 되면 줄게 하고 싶은 거 사 하시며 모아주셨는데 제가 올해 고등학생이 되어서
I started high school this year.
지나면 주시겠지 기다렸지만 말씀이 없어 고민이에요.
자,
See, like, that's the... I'm, like, so angry for this child. So he's 14? Around 14. She took his money all these years, which I think you get $20, and then, like for the New Year's, it's like $20, isn't it? Or something. But, like, there's different grandparents. I'm not sure. If, like, either way, he'd have a few $100s, maybe. I think she stole his money because parents do that. Parents will steal from you, and that's why you gotta check your parents. My mom has never stolen from me. She will, like, just now she has asked me for money because we're in a sticky situation. And I have given her the money because she has always given me money if I needed it, and that's just how it works. But there are parents out there who will take your money because they're like, oh, you're not old enough, I'll save it for you. But they're not saving it for you. The fact she's refusing to give this child his money is manipulative and disgusting. And then on top of that, she's trying to teach him responsibility with the money. But apparently he's never had money to be responsible with. So we already have confirmed he has never had money to see if she thinks he's responsible, because she's been keeping it. And then she denies him what he wants with his own money. This kid just wants a computer, and he's not asking you for it. He's asking to use the money you took from him. I don't like this woman.
용돈이 별로
자연스 사고 싶다. 뭘 갖고 싶은지 컨펌을 받거나 성인이 된 후 통장 등
부모님을
제대로 하자.
I already know what they're gonna say.
제대로 하자의 마인드라서.
아니 나는 무조건 성인 될 때까지 기다리는 거.
부모님 말씀 안 들어서
Also, can we all just say all these kids here in this group have spent money underage, and they're being kind of hypocritical here. Jonah, maybe you just turned an adult. Nikki is still underage and he's spending money on his own free will. So you're kind of being a hypocrite. Is he kind of being a hypocrite here?
학생 때는 부모님 말 듣는 게
No.
좋습니다.
네.
Only listen to your parents if they're nice.
부모님 말씀 안 들어서
But this is the difference of the cultures, so we'll just deal with it.
사연자 1님이 갑자기 사연을 보내줬어요. 아무거나 먹자는 말 때문에 고민이에요. 아무거나 먹자는 게 무슨 말이야?
그냥 오늘 뭐 먹을래요? 이렇게
Like they probably say let's just eat anything, but then once they actually get there, they don't want to eat everything. Like they don't like they probably change their mind. They're like, oh, this is kind of a bad decision.
아무거나 먹자. 먹을래요?
어, 이거
그냥 계속 아무거나 먹자.
야, 의전팀 아니야? 의전팀 아니에요?
진짠가?
누가 봐도 곤란할 것 같긴 해요, 솔직히.
근데 제가 봤을 때 뭔가 딱 이제 뭐 먹을까 이렇게 물어봤는데 그냥 아무거나 먹자라고 하면 이제 상대방이 좀 그게 떨어지지 않을까요?
뭐가
기분이 살짝 좀
굉장한 F적인 접근 방식이에요. MBTI가 F인가? 아무거나 먹자고 하면은 자기가 먹고 싶은 거 먹으러 가는 건가?
그러니까 오히려 좋은 거지.
오히려 땡스.
그런가?
So I'm wow, this is gonna be a long video. I have too many feelings. I am a very picky eater, so I know my pickiness can offend people. I'm very picky. So I often just don't go out to eat because I know like most restaurants won't have something I like. So I know I make it clear. Like if I'm going somewhere with people to eat, I let them know I'm picky. And I'm like, okay, well, this is the type of food I like. I ask them what the restaurant they're suggesting has, so I know I'm not going to be bringing that mood down. I mean, at the end of the day, I just won't eat, or I'll just get something like an appetizer. Like I won't like let it affect anything because I know I'm the problem. But yeah, like I don't like vague answers because I want to make sure the other person. Like, if they say, I'm fine with anything, I'm like, but are you? And I try to believe them, but we've all been in situations where people are like, I'm fine with anything, and then you can tell they're not fine with the choice you made.
분야에 따라서도 굉장히 다를 것 같아. 이게 진짜 그냥 친구면은 야, 왜 이런 거 시켰어? 나 못 먹잖아 이런 거니까 네가 아무거나 먹으라며라고 할 수 있는데 얘들 막 부장님이다.
그런 부가 상황이 생기면은 아무것도 대답을 못 하는 거 아니야?
그렇긴 한데 뭔가 다시 왔어요.
야 너가 말한 게 맞았네.
역시 예리한.
고민 상황이 이제 들어서 이제 좀 세부적으로 이제 제가 좀 이거 드리겠습니다. 입사 3개월 차 사회 초년생이래요. 똑같아. 와, 그냥 아예 맞춰버렸어. 첫 회식 때 팀장님이 아무거나 제가 먹고 싶은 음식으로 먹자 하셔서 일단 제가 먹고 싶은 식당을 갔는데 뭐가 마음에 안 드셨는지 얼마 드시지도 않고.
Well, I mean, that's their problem. That's why I make sure I never come off as like, oh, I'm fine with anything, because I'm not.
그냥 본인이 다 가고 싶은 대로 가면 끝나는 거죠.
얘 굳이 팀장님이 이럴 필요가 없거든. 무슨 뭐 시련을 주는 것도 아니고.
Exactly.
부장님이
근데
문제.
이거는 저는 또 다르게 생각하는 게
Of course you do. He's
사회 초년생 3개월신 분이 조금 더 그런 어떤 센스를 좀 키우는
근데 이것도 맞긴 해.
how so?
솔직히 뭘 좋아하시는지 3개월이면 좀 파악을 했을 수도 있고.
그죠. 약간
Okay, this is also a cultural thing because I've never once in my life heard of anyone going out to eat with a boss. But I also don't live in a world where people have bosses like that. Like everyone I know works in very, I guess you could say, lower income jobs, like gas station, store, buffet, restaurant, like cheap restaurant, like Olive Garden. Like I've never met anyone who wears a suit to work, basically, ever in my life. So I've never been in, but I just think, like, is it expected that you're supposed to know what your boss likes.
하나 먹자라는 말이 내가 원하는 걸 네가 맞춰서 날 데려가줘.
맞아요. 그거
이거거든.
그거
어렵지. 솔직히 어려운데 그냥 딱 센스로 맞춰야지.
제가 봤을 때 막 마라탕 이런 거 먹으러 갔을 것 같아.
But I mean, he could have, or like, if you're taking them to a restaurant, there are options. Surely he'll like something there.
제가 봤을 때 막
Like I said, I will figure out something I like at the place, even if it's an appetizer, and I wouldn't
맞췄다. 나 또 맞췄어.
I wouldn't complain.
첫 회식 때 예약한 식당.
Dang, he's so you be working in those buildings?
이러니까 싫어하지. 마라탕을 누가 좋아해요? 팀장님이. 사연자가 첫 회식 때 예약한 식당이 마라탕이래요. 엽기적인 떡볶이를 야식으로 팀장님이랑 같이
진짜
먹었다고.
본인 입맛 기준이다.
아 근데 여기에 또 메뉴
But that's only one dish. They have multiple
저도
dishes.
사실 대창 이런 거 생각하고 있었는데 그런 게 지겹다고 이미 선배들이 말씀을 하셨어요. 그리고 두 번째는 MZ 세대가 좋아하는 음식으로 먹고 싶다. 수차례 강조.
Okay, then that's their fault. They're the problem. Blame them.
아, 이렇게 밑밥을 깔아놓으면 그럴 수밖에 없지.
이러면 이제 상황이 달라지죠. 진짜 환경이.
Sweetie, what are you doing?
조금 합당하다고 봐. 왜냐면 곱창이 지겹다고 했던 사람들이니까 조금 매콤한 국물 같은 걸 생각하는 거는 당연한 섭리고 거기다 MG라고 하면은 근데 MG가 마라탕을 좋아하나?
좋아하죠. 엄청
MG
좋아하죠.
엄청 좋아해요. 만약에 우리가 이 얘기를 들었을 때 아 대창 이제 지겨워 선배님이 이렇게 얘기하고 팀장님은 나는 요즘 MG가 좋아하는 그런 음식을 한번 먹어보고 싶어 이렇게 얘기를 했어.
와 잠깐만 옆에서만 듣고
Is that John?
왜 이렇게 기분이 안 좋지?
만약에 그렇게 했다. 그러면 너 무슨 음식을 먹으러 갈 거야?
횟집 아니면은 순두부찌개.
저는 이제 딱 부장님의 그런 걸 생각해서 장어구이집. 나쁘지 않죠. 딱 이제 회식
장어구이.
장어는 생각 못했네.
되게 딥하긴 한데
괜찮죠. 나쁘지 않죠.
저는 이제 이 세 가지라면은 회식 때가 삼겹살이 제일 낫지 않나. 삼겹살은 사실 삼겹살만 있는 게
I
아니고
will.
요즘엔 소고기도 같이 파는
Yeah, I've heard. Like I haven't seen anyone say they don't like that food.
시원한 거 먹고 싶은 냉면도 있고. 점심 메뉴. 점심이
Seafood? I don't
아
know.
근데 제가 약간 그
Babe,
배경을 좀
sweetheart,
제가 삼성동에서
you're making noise.
그 연습생 생활할 때
맞아.
그쪽 근처가 다 회사였어요.
맞아.
되게 돈가스 이런 거 진짜 좋아하고
여자 직원분들은 샐러드
되게 든든한 걸 좀 주로 먹는데 좀 자극적이지 않은.
Nikki, how do you know that? And Nikki,
그리고 주변에 꼭 카페가 있어요.
why are you saying the lady likes salad?
아 근데 저 이거를 한번 추천드리고 싶은 게
Nikki,
뭐 굳이 뭐 음식을
Nikki, sweetie,
디저트 같은 거
I'm gonna let it go.
화채도 좋다.
저도 비슷한 거예요. 좀 자극적이지 않으면서 좀 포만감 있는
This is a cool idea.
삼겹살이 제일 낫지 않나.
For real, like it does. It's basically it's very similar to the 17
네,
thing.
두
Babe,
번째
sweetie,
사연입니다.
chew the
네,
bone
아예 용돈이
elsewhere.
고민이랍니다.
근데 요즘 애들
Wait,
네, 두 번째 사연입니다. 네, 아예 용돈이 고민이랍니다.
I really don't think kids need allowances. Like I just never. Like my mom would just tell me to clean something and I would clean it. And like I said, my mom, if I asked to go somewhere, she would just give me the money for the stuff I needed, which would be like a movie ticket. And I think it just, I don't know, I think that's, well, I'm not going to have children, so maybe it's different nowadays, but I just don't, I feel like allowances just, like I just think it builds a better relationship with a child because I'm very close to my mom. If you just, it made me kind of respect my mom more because I knew if I needed something I could just go to her, ask like, hey, I want to go to the movie and see Monsters University. Can I go? And I guess it depends on the child because I never went out a lot. So I guess if it's someone who likes to go out a lot, that would just add up to a lot of money.
입니다.
근데 요즘 애들 용돈이 얼마였지?
3만 원?
3만 원으로
한 달에?
먹었다고요?
한 달에. 한 달에 3만 원
저
너무
때는
많다.
10,000원 받아도 많다 생각했는데.
근데 몇 살인지가 중요하지.
네, 이건 진짜 나이가 중요한 것 같아요.
그러니까
네, 중3 아이랍니다.
아, 중3.
애매한 시기네.
달마다 1일의 용돈을 주는데 보통 일주일 만에 다 쓰고 돈이 없다가라고 전화가 와요.
애들은
제가 주는 금액이 적은 건지 고민입니다. 그 적은 건지가 고민이면은 금액부터 말씀을 해주시고.
그러니까요. 왜 금액을 지금
그 금액만 빼고 이렇게.
저희 홈페이지에다가 이거 제출하는 방식을 좀 다시 적을 필요가 있을 것 같아요. 저 IP
이렇게 발전합니다 저희 회사.
맞아, 점점 커지고 있어요.
서류를
지금.
좀 더 정확하게.
네. 근데 사실 이게 중학교 때는 은근 막 이제 학교 끝나고 애들이랑 막 좀 막 PC방 가고 놀고 막 좀 이러려면 그래도 어느 정도는 전 좀 있어야 된다고 생각해요. 딱 그 학생의 입장으로서.
얼마 받았어?
사실 저는 중3 때부터 연습생을 시작을 해가지고.
저도 중2 때부터요.
네, 그래서
나도
아이고야.
나도 중2 때부터였구나.
그 10대가 이제 회사에서 나오니까 저는 그때부터 회사원이 돼가지고 이미.
맞다, 식대가 있었지.
그래서 난 기억이 잘 안 나는데.
아니, 전 정확히 기억나요. 전 중학교 때 딱 그때는 일주일에 10,000원 아니면 한 달에 한 5만 원? 딱 이렇게 받았어요, 저.
연습생 저도 한 일주일에
그게
$50.
딱 적당해요. 뭔가.
아침밥 먹고 나가고 점심 먹고.
맞아요. 딱 저녁이나 간식 정도.
See, that's the thing. Like yeah, they have like all these other things. They also, I don't think, have school buses. So when I was a kid, I was in the free lunch program because we didn't have money. So I didn't need lunch money, and I took the bus, and we didn't have a car, so I didn't go a lot of places. Like I just really, we didn't. I don't know. I feel like $50 is a lot of money. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like I think I don't know. I guess money allowances can teach responsibility. But I was always like, when I was a kid, if people had allowances, it was from doing chores. While I'm thinking they just mean allowance. Like you just get the money. Like you're not even earning the money. Which is why I'm like, well, you might as well just do it to where it's like, hey, I'm going to the arcade and just accept whatever money they give you. Don't complain about it. Just use it wisely.
집에 가서 먹고 학원 갔다 들어오면은 그 사이에 뭐 이제 딱지 같은 거
딱지.
교통비는 따로 줘.
교통비는 필요가 없어.
저는 교통비 다 빼고 한 달에 20.
좀 부유한 쪽이야. 일주일에
My mom could never afford that. 70 a week? Okay, we just living in
돈이 7만 원이고 아니 매달
pretty good. What? How you're 8? I mean 8. They're in 8th grade. What? 9th grade?
도대체 뭐하니, 친구야?
진짜 너 어디다 쓰는 거야, 돈을? 나는
He's out there. This is how you're gambling with arcade games and stuff.
여기 살면
Cosmetics. See, I don't think my mom. If I was going to the mall once a year as a teenager, my mom would just give me money. Like I would tell her, hey, we're gonna eat there, and I want like an ice cream and maybe like a hamburger. I don't know, and she'd just give me like $10.
나와요. 여기서
Like the money would never mattered because that means she didn't have to make dinner.
마라탕을 진짜 많이 먹어요.
마라탕 그렇게 맛있냐, 얘들아?
엔지 마라탕 그만 먹어.
엔지는 무조건 마라탕.
엔지 마라탕 그만 먹어.
진짜.
내가 한번 먹어봤는데 그 냄새가.
근데 이게 빠지면 헤어날 수가 없어요. 진짜.
그래서 이제 사용 내역이 뭐냐면은 마라탕, 햄버거, 카페도 이제 빠질 수 없죠.
카페 많이 갔어요.
그리고 코인 노래방,
노래방 빠질 수 없고.
친구들이랑 이제 인생 내 것도 야무지게.
아, 무조건 찍어야지.
금액이 적은 것인지 주는 방식이 잘못된 것인지 경제관념을 어떻게 키워주면 좋을지 고민. 솔직히 8일에 28만 원 다 쓴다는 거는 내 학생 때는 상상도 못했던 나 때는 말이야.
이거는 맞는 것 같아.
네.
이거는 그냥 따끔하게 혼내셔야 될 것 같은데.
저는 애가 생기면 좀 많이 주고 싶어요.
아니 근데 나도 똑같이 생각을 하는 게 보통 이렇게 많이 경험을 하면은 돈이 얼마나 중요한 건지 더 알게 될 것 같아요.
그렇죠.
맞아요.
그래서 이런 오히려 조금 더 동기가 생기는.
I think in Korea,
오히려
kids
적게
don't
주면서
stay home a lot. Like we often would just go to someone's house. So there's no money being spent. Like they would come to my house and we'd sit and play games and watch movies. But this kid's just out here going to arcades and karaoke and stuff, and I'm like, dang, no wonder y'all spending so much money. Go home and chill. I think this generation, me sounding old, needs constant fixation, because when I was in high school, we just sat and did nothing. Like, we would just sit and talk and like watch movies and like play some board games or something, or write little like, oh, this guy's cute, this guy's cute, oh my gosh, Harry Styles, like, I don't know, like, but like they're just going everywhere. And I don't think my generation was less social, because we were hanging out, but it was more like we'd just chill here or we'd go to a park. But no wonder they're broke. Or we'd go to like the smoothie cafe or something and just walk there because we don't want to buy a bus or anything.
경제적인 어떤 교육을 시켜준다는 차원에서 하는 거기 때문에 지금 적지는 않아.
It's what?
본인이 분배하면서 쓸 수 있게끔.
People are rich. Obviously, none of them were born in Enhypen are filled with rich kids. Let's be honest. Because we already know Jay's was rich as a kid. We already know he was rich. Nikki, obviously, clearly rich. He also has his allowance. Sonu, he probably seems the most not rich because he's like $10 a month or whatever it was. I'm not sure about his son, but he's looking like, from his perspective, it looks like his family was rich. Sanghoon is an ice skater. That figures here. We already know he's rich. Jake, his family was rich. And Jungwon seemed like he was decently wealthy too. So their perspective to me, we need someone here to humble the group a bit with money.
자녀에 대한 사랑이 느껴지네요.
그러니까요.
지금 딱 7만 원 저는 괜찮은 것 같아요.
주기마다 주시는 것도 좋은 방법일 것 같아요.
I can never imagine that. I don't even.
고민이에요.
이거 왠지 알 것 같아요. 서운하다는 친구. 이분 MBTI가 T군요.
오케이, 그럼 바로 그거 해볼까요? 친구들과 약속이 있으면 참 잘 놀아요. 분위기도 잘 띄우고. 근데 친구들과 헤어지면 연락을 잘 안 받는 나랑 똑같아. 친구들과 노는 만큼 혼자만의 시간이 시간을 갖는 게 너무 좋아서 미리 약속되지 않은 일정을 거절하는 편이에요. 제가 요즘 말하는 아이 성향인 것 같은데.
An introvert has been around since forever.
저를 이해를 못해.
와, 이 사람 MBTI ISTJ.
우리 다 아이잖아. 그러니까 우리 다 아이지.
와, 저랑 똑같아요. 저는 계획된 거 아니면 계획된 거에도 잘 안 나가거든요.
맞아. 나도 이래. 저는요, 친구가 노는 계획이 예를 들어 있다. 내가 우리 한 3일 전부터 계획을 해.
근데 가기
어디 몇 시부터 씻고 이런 거까지 계획한다니까요.
그냥 당일날 되면 뭔가 괜히 갔나 했나 얘가 이런 생각 들어.
전 그 약속이 취소되면 너무 기분이 좋은데.
나도 약간 뭔가
진짜 기분 좋아요.
누가 좀 봤어?
아니 2주 전 약속만 나가. 이건 조금 심한데.
이건 좀 심하긴 하네.
잠깐만, 금 만남.
I don't think that's that extreme, but
번개라죠. 번개 만남을 잘하는 친구들. 최근 친구들과 여행을 집으로 돌아오는.
how old is the person? Hello.
사연자는 혼자 조용히 가고 싶었어요.
저거는 너무
공감돼.
자주 단톡 일식하는 사연자 때문에 마찰이 있었어요. 저희는 일상인데.
우린 다 20이죠.
But y'all in a group, so it's a little different.
좋은데 나가기까지가 귀찮아요. 이건 저도 있죠. 저 갖고 제가 휴가 때 부모님한테 이렇게 연락이 와요. 정원아 내일 휴가니?
Okay, so this person must be an adult.
딱 약속을 하죠. 내일.
So I think 2 weeks in advance is not at all crazy.
1시에 일어나요.
Like if you were in high school, I guess that'd be a bit much.
한 3시 돼요.
근데 그건 친구가 아니라 엄마잖아.
그래도 약속하는 게 또 저녁 시간이에요. 또 저녁을 먹어요. 그리고 숙소에 있죠. 부모님 말씀을 잘 듣자. 부모님이 답이다.
아니 정원이 부모님이 자꾸
Dang.
부모님한테 연락
귀여워.
와요. 정원이 연락도 하라고.
진짜?
그래서 아 정원이 옆방에 있잖아요. 근데 연락이 안 돼. 그럼 나한테 전화 와. 정원이 연락 좀 하라. 전화 좀 받으라고.
요즘은 자주 합니다.
근데 솔직히 이게
That's okay. Lucas.
E인 친구들이 있으면 그 사람들의 입장도 공감해줘야 돼.
Or get more friends who understand your perspective. You know, Sun is opinionated.
여보세요. 선우 형도 아니 선우님 좀 바꿔주세요.
I think it's good to have friends of opposite interests, but I think once you're an adult, you need friends who have more. Like you can have opposite friends, but I think you need to build a repertoire of friends who can understand you, because you're an adult now. Like you don't have time for games. I think it's good to have other, like if you're very introverted and you don't like going out a lot, have friends who also understand that. That way you don't have to try to adapt to their, because can we all admit all introverts are expected to adapt to the extroverts rather than the extroverts just understanding an introvert. Because why aren't his friends understanding him? Like, you know his personality, you know what he's like, and you should understand. He said, or the person said, 2 weeks advance. Let me know. Let me know ahead of time. I don't like to text and call unless it's like important. That's all you need to understand. So I don't know why the introverts always expected. All the friends are extroverts. You should all. Someone there needs to be like, hey, maybe we should try to understand their personality.
네, 저예요.
선우 씨,
네.
저희 지금 고민 상담 하고 있는데 MBTI가 E인 사람한테 물어볼.
Like, I'm gonna assume this person has changed his ways a bit. Like, he has clearly done things to make them happy. So why can't they
친구가
make them happy?
대답해봐요.
대답해. 한 단어씩 대답하는.
여보세요? 네.
만약에 형 친구가 이제 금 만남을 아니다. 형 친구가
Oh, Sean, sweetie, you're supposed to be a leader for tomorrow.
어.
Oh my god, neighbors.
아니지. 그러니까
Jake, you should have just kept talking.
뭐라는 거예요?
내가 말해볼게요.
어떻게 말해야 되지?
오케이, 네, 제이크입니다. 네, 제가 말해볼게요. 다음에 물어보세요. 네? 제가 말해볼게요.
네, 다음에 물어보세요.
저희 바빠가지고.
오케이, 선우 잠깐만. 일단 너가 MBTI니까 우린 다 I인데 공감이 안 되는데 이 사연자분이 친구들이 다 E인데 이제 이렇게 갑작스럽게 하는 만남을 뭐지?
Let's say your friend's an introvert and wants you to plan more ahead of time, but you want to suddenly meet up. How do you go about that?
형 선우 형 여기 잠깐 와봐요. 아 이걸 물어봤어야 하는데 만약에 선우 형이 급하게 만남을 잡았는데
Oh God.
했을 때 기분이 어떤지.
그걸 물어봤어.
네? 굳이 그렇게까지요? 아, 제가 없으면 안 되는데. 아.
소시 출장비 계약
오케이,
똑바로
500만 원 갖고 올게요.
그거부터 얘기를 해.
아, 안 되겠네.
출장비 참고 더 받는 거 알지?
네.
택시비도 받아.
어디 있어요? 아, 여기 있어요?
뭐야? 맞네?
네가 필요해.
뭔데요? 아니, 그러면 이거를 나 안 해주고 한번 해볼게.
오케이 형 봐봐요. 형이 만약에 급하게 오늘 진짜 딱 친구들이랑 약속을 잡았어요.
응.
근데 오기 싫대요. 그러니까 올 수 없대요.
누가? 친구가?
친구가. 그럼 어떨 것 같아요?
그러면은 어쩔 수 없어.
그게
That's not really the
그거랑
question.
여행을 갔다 와서 집이 같은 방향이에요. 그래갖고 같이 집을 가자 했는데 거절을 했어요.
야, 그건 좀 말이 안 되지 않냐?
그러니까 봐봐 이거야.
They're just making things so
엄청난 시간을
terribly.
같이 보냈다가
네.
이제 딱 그 집에 가야 돼. 같은 방향이긴 하지만 따로 가자.
그거 왜 따로 가요? 같은 방향인데?
이거는 조금
이거 좀 그렇게
좀 그렇긴 하네. 자 그리고 단톡에서 일십을 자주 하면은
조금 그렇지.
네.
좀 그렇긴 해. 이건 좀 그래.
Somehow looked guilty as well when he did that. He said, "Oh, I guess I do that."
오케이,
Yeah.
너 됐어.
This was the worst interview ever. They did not explain this well at all.
얼마예요?
우리 1회 500만 원이니까
That was so sad. They were so bad explaining.
가족 8,000원인 건데.
Babe, what are you doing?
3회부터 2천만 원.
My dog's just loitering.
오케이 앉아보세요.
앉아보세요.
고민.
한 번은 공짜기 때문에.
솔직히 저기서 일하는 거 불만 없으세요?
제 고민이야.
저기서 일하는 거 불만 없으세요?
I love the
진지하게?
아 뭐든지.
hourglass.
나는 아니긴 한데 이 분은 전문가야.
제 고민은
괜찮은 BGM.
모두가 좀 공감할 수도 있는데
랄라 판타지.
사실 막 일상에서 일을 끝나고 왔어요. 그럼 일단 뭐 씻어야 되고 사실 뭐 와서도 할 게 많잖아요. 근데 그러니까 자기만의 시간이 없잖아. 근데 이렇다고 또 늦게 자버리니까 다음날 또 너무 힘들고
Wow.
사실 이거가 너무 고민이고
그래도 현우보다는 어른이니까. 현우야 너 인생 그렇게 살면 안 돼.
So helpful.
살면 안 돼.
그렇게 사면 안 돼.
인생이란.
지금 못 들은 것 같아요. 네.
너
아니 잘못 이해했나 봐요 지금.
야, 현우야 쿼우트 하나 해줄게.
카우트가 뭐예요? 조언?
아마추어는
어떻게 보시는구나? Maybe cold?
자기가 하는 일을
아마추어.
진짜 여기 알려주세요. 내가 말해. 야 현우야 아마추어는 하는 일을 잘할 때까지 한다. 근데 프로는 그 하는 일을
Oh my gosh.
제가
These two cannot speak.
그러니까 아마추어는
프로는 그 일을
I think they're
자기가
tired.
성공 못할 실패.
근데 정확한 거 맞아요 지금?
아 이거 맞는
Are they okay?
쿼트예요.
그냥 프로처럼 하자. 우리 아마추어처럼 하지 말자.
죄송한데 저 고민을 잘 못 들으신 것 같아요. 그러니까 저는 휴식 시간을 어떻게 하면 얻을 수 있을까 뭔가 이런 얘기였는데
아마추어는 좀 추고 아마추어는 그거 정답 프로는
오케이 선명히
Go back to your groups, babe.
어떻게 하면 이제 쉬는 시간을 효율적으로 활용할까?
그치.
그거였어?
Yeah, dude, you didn't.
제대로 듣지도 않고 지금
They were not paying any attention to you.
많이 시켜주잖아요.
그거라면
그러니까 형이 뭘 했을 때 제일 보람을 느끼고 제일 그거를 하는 게 중요한 것 같아요.
Never come to Enhypen for advice. I will not this episode.
열심히 하자.
But they made it so entertaining, so I can't even be mad. Do we at least get one more question? Yeah, right. We should get at least one more.
근데 여기 진짜 이상해.
Let's go to the other team. This team's a mess. Thank you. Let's go.
와 근데 저기 돈이 장난이 아니에요. 저기는 2회가 공짜래요. 근데
No, his
10회가
face. Why does he look like that?
몇 조래?
Why does he have a gavel? This is not a court.
가산이 막 6조 얼마라던데. 뭐초 그러니까 저희가 진짜 이게 지금 아무것도 아니었던 거예요. 지금.
아니 뭐 뭐가 왜 나와 갑자기? 뭐가 왜 나와? 아니 내가 국회 가서 들었던 말이 막 10조 20조.
Sweetie, lay down.
진짜로 벌고 있네 지금. 대단하다. 스피드나 갈게요.
저기 저기도 별로 못했대요.
PT 쌤 때문에 고민.
All right.
PT 쌤.
I have no perspective of this, so I can't be too annoying here.
보통 PT 쌤 때문에 고민을 하는 경우는
너무 빡세요.
너무 빡세.
아니 먹을 때마다 막 사진 찍어 보내라. 막
Well, you definitely shouldn't be doing that.
근데 그 두 가지가 다른 것 같아요.
고맙습니다.
신년 계획으로 큰 마음 먹고 PT를 끊었는데
I will never get a personal trainer.
너무 잘해주시고 저도
'Cause I just know I would
정말
cry.
열심히 다녔었는데 최근에 이제 회식이나 또 회식이야 중요한 약속 이 회식이 문제는
So they probably less time.
늘어가지고 이 식단이나 수업 가는 게 조금 힘들어졌습니다. 제 상황은 정말 그렇게 달라졌는데 PT 쌤은 그거에 비해서 더 엄격해지고 근데 이게 식단은 너무 사람마다 너무 달라가지고
근데 이 회사 다니면서 하는 게 좀 힘들긴 해요.
PT 때문에 대화 내용이 나왔어요.
대화 내용까지.
아니 어떻게
We got the
오늘
screenshots.
식단 성공. 닭 먹을 예정.
치킨은 식단이 아닌 거 알죠?
What is a diet food? There's no such thing as a diet food.
오늘은 제발 참으세요.
It's just the portions you're eating.
먹는 건
and the amount of food.
내일 1시간 일찍 올 수 있나요?
지금 운동 때문에 다리가 잘 안 움직여요.
어제 상체하셨잖아요.
이거 펭수 아니야?
I don't know what's this voice you're doing.
아니 의지가 없어 근데.
안 됩니다.
What's the person's
아직
goal?
말 안 했어요.
They didn't supply that.
배우님 이번 달에 수업 시간
Like, do they want to get buff, or do they just want to be in shape? Are they trying to lose weight?
사장님이 오늘 기분
How much do they weigh? Like,
하고 가셔야 한다고.
메뉴는요?
because if they're I said I wasn't gonna if they're an average weight for their height, if their proportions are alright, they're just trying to get a little buff or like a little stronger, then there's no reason why they can't eat fried chicken and sushi. First of all, sushi's not even unhealthy. I don't know why. Yeah, like, anyways, fried chicken's greasy, right? I don't eat chicken. Fried chicken's, you know, fried, so it's gonna be a little, but it's not like the worst food ever. But if they're like, let's say like they're like 300 pounds and they're trying to get to like 200, I don't know, whatever, then yeah, I guess you should be stricter and not be eating fried chicken, at least not often.
초밥은 살안
We need to know what their goal is.
초밥의 밥이 뭘까요? 술도 이번 달만 벌써 3번째예요.
세 번째요?
절주하셔야 합니다.
그럼 절주하고 초밥을 먹어도 되죠?
You can do what you want.
먹어도 되죠?
이 대화에서 모든 게 나왔어요. 식단 관리를 하다 하는 사람이 아니에요 지금.
하지 마세요. 아니 그렇게 말씀하면 그렇게 하면 500만 원 못 받잖아.
I think I've learned my perspective of things are very different from Enhypen's, which is very odd to me because they are my generation.
후라이드만 야무지게 시켜가지고 사진까지 올렸어. 그리고 저희가 이제
I am
지역한
Nikki. I'm just
문화가
drawing.
나왔죠. 이제 회식이라고 하면 그냥 음식만 먹는 게 아니고 술이 또 들어가요.
Hey!
물론 감정적인
No.
해소를 해드리겠지만 따끔하게 얘기를 해드리자면 술 빼는 진짜 못 뺍니다.
맞아요. 술 빼는
진짜
못
쉽지
빼요.
않죠.
이렇게 하면 체중 관리 절대 못 합니다.
안 되죠.
I wouldn't say impossible. There's tons of idols who drink a
이런
lot.
경우에는 딱
And
완벽하게
they look
정답이 나와요.
fine.
포기를 해라. 뭐든.
둘 중 하나.
뭔가 뭐든.
이렇게 할 거면 이렇게 하고
맞아요.
저렇게 할 거면 저렇게 해라.
이제 나왔습니다. 이제 결론.
뭔데요? 결론이?
운동은 의지가 중요하다.
오, 이미 썼는데요?
좋았어.
근데 이건 진짜 의지는
맞아요. 이건 의지.
더 있어요.
It's a matter of what their goal is. Like, genuinely.
뭐 똑같을 것 같아.
PT쌤 혹시
왜요?
이거 한번 읽어주세요. 진짜 이거 한번 읽어주세요.
이거는 PT쌤께 회식 허락 받으려면 어떻게 말해야 될지 결정해 주세요.
You don't need permission. You're paying them. They're supposed to adapt to your personal trainer is your personal trainer. It's not like he's going to a class and the person's giving a perspective of an entire. Your personal trainer is supposed to take into what your issues are and make a plan specifically for you. So if this person has to go to these dinners and everything, you should make your workout. They should make the workout plan fit to your lifestyle. That's what you're paying for, right? I don't have one, but I've watched videos of people with personal, and that's what they do. Like, they adapt their training to the person. That's why you're paying them.
저희 부서에서는 안 될 것 같고 저쪽 옆에 지금 고민해결하고 계시는 아니면은 그러니까 의지랑 다르게 몸이 움직일 때가 있는데 이럴 때는 그냥 잠시 PT를 내려두고
They definitely shouldn't.
몇 개월간의 어떤 그 필요성을 좀 다시 느끼고 이제
Then they're never gonna go back. They should not. That's bad advice. The issue isn't that they don't want to work out. It's just that they wanted to eat and go to these dinners and stuff.
잠시 PT를 내려두고 필요성을 좀 다시 느끼고 이제 좀 PT를 신청한다.
I think that's very odd advice, but
센데?
oh, is this a two-parter? Oh no, next week's gonna be a long video too.
요즘 시대에 맞는
와 이거 좀 세다.
살면서 이런 걸
Wow, this is the longest in a vlog video ever. Is this going 17 now? That was crazy. Let me know if you completely disagree with me on everything, because I'm very opinionated on things, especially regarding to parents and how the world thinks we should do whatever parents say, because I'm very against that, and that's coming from someone who always listened to my parent, because I just like, my parent was a decent parent. There are definitely issues in regard to that, but for the most part, I very much liked the way I was raised in some ways, at least like from the loving side of it. And the kind of free reign side of her parenting, like my mom's parenting, allowed me to feel like I can like talk to her, and also made me not rebellious, because I didn't need to be rebellious. I don't know. So I was never in trouble. I never got detention. I never snuck out. I never drank. I never smoked. And my parents drank and smoked and did other things that I'm not going to say. Lots of bad things. So my parents weren't good people. They did very bad things, but they were good parents. Like, they loved me. So I just get very mad when I see other kids whose parents didn't love them. And I've seen other parents of friends I had who were rebellious, and it's because of their parenting. And I could tell, like, their parents did not, for some of them didn't love them, or like, they did love them, but they were too strict, clearly. And I don't know. But I'm learning, I think, despite being younger than third gen, I think third gen, I relate to them more personality-wise, apparently, because, or at least for Enhypen, I like did not agree with any of their advice, which I think is quite interesting, because I would think they would be more, I don't know, maybe they're just answering certain ways to not garner, like, you know, bad publicity, or maybe third gen were a bit more loosely raised, and fourth gen they went back to being strict. Who knows? But could just being this group has a lot more stricter lifestyles. Like I said, they all seem like they came from rich families, so they probably did have strict households, or at least to some regard. Because I feel like, at least from what I've noticed, all of my friends who are wealthier live more strict lives, while like me and like the few friends I had that were a little more with lenient parents, they were like able to, they had more options to be rebellious, or at least like, I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.